Hi, Scott here, and we just got a package in the mail, and I've taken it out of the plastic. And this is a camera cleaning kit by Timmery. So let's open it and see what we've got in here. So with your camera, if you've noticed spots, they could be on your lens, they could be on your sensor. And if it's on your sensor, you've got to be really careful. So what do? How do you find out if it's on your lens or your camera sensor? So you can take a picture. You can go to a white door or a light colored wall, something with good lighting. You put on one lens and you put it on manual focus, and you focus in on the door, and then you turn it so it's out of focus. Take a picture. Change the lens, do the same thing with the other lens. If you have the same spots in the same places, it's on your sensor. If they're not on the same spots, it's on your lens. So do that first, and then you can get one of these kits. There's all different kinds of prices. That's a nice little gifty. Don't know what that's from. Okay, in this one we have some regulation museum quality white or tuxedo gloves. I guess you need to be really careful when you're touching your lens. With your camera, just show you something right here. So if you want to try, the first thing you need to do is you need to see if you can blow off the sensor. So take off your lens, hold it upside down. Since I have this right here, this little puffer tool, you keep it upside down. Do a couple of squeezes, practice ones, getting dust out of the tube here. And then you just shoot and shoot and shoot. And try to blow all the dust out. Make sure you don't have this touch your sensor. So you've got to keep it away from it. Go a lot of different angles and try to get it off. This sensor does have dust in it, on it. And so take that, put this back. Well, actually, I'm going to set that down. I'm going to give this one a couple of puffs, since I've never done it on this one before. And then we'll just put that lens back up. We'll match those white dots, go till we click, and then we'll get that out of the way. So what have we got in here? We've got your puffer tool. We've got your super clean cleaning liquid multifunctional cleaning tool for lenses and LCD. You're supposed to wipe off the dirt first, as usual. I think I would gently clean it off, either puff it off, or there's a little thing I'll show you here in a minute you can do it with. You can get the dust off. Swab the lens or LCD screen gently with the cloth or liquid air with the cloth of liquid area. That's great English. Wipe the surface again with a clean cloth. So we've got the cleaning solution. We've got the little gentle whisk broom. So you get in here and get all the dirt out of all the little crevices. Problem I have with this one right here, is that there's nothing for it to pull back into. So you might want to keep the little plastic doohickey around, little plastic covering. Well, that doesn't work very well. Anyway, it'll cover part of it up. And then here you have Okay, that's what I was looking for. So this, I'm not going to touch with my fingers, it'll get oil on it. But here's another brush you can use. So it hides the brush away when you're not using it. Still shows the bristles there that can capture some dirt. But you do this, then you do this. This will get some of the smudges off so you don't have to wipe it with a cloth or something like that. Make sure that's snapped on tight. So that's a good little tool to have. Then we have this nice little piece of plastic. No extra charge for that. We have a random something or other here. Looks like a tube of lipstick, which is not. Another brush. Okay, so we've got 3 brushes. 2 of them have covers, and a cover, kind of cover, and no cover. So we've got 3 of those. This thing, by the way, was, I believe it was $15 and some change. Then we've got some tweezers held down by these deluxe little plastic holder things, handcuffs, and this, which has some rarefied air. I'm sure you can dump it off on your lens to make sure it's nice and clean. I have no idea what that's for. And we have the cleaning kit instructions. Wow. English, German, French, Italian, and Spanish. We get 3 whole pages of instructions. And one right here says, clean the sensor. And it shows, or not, doesn't show, but it tells how to do that. Okay, so that's helpful. Doesn't tell what all these things are, especially the empty rarefied air case, extremely valuable. And we have some luxury cotton swabs, some cleansing wipe, wet and dry. I'm guessing you use the wet one and then you use the dry one. On one of my lenses on my camera, I've got some little water spots. I didn't notice that it had been misting or raining when I was taking some pictures, and the next time I took pictures, when I went to process them, they had all these little water spots on them. It really bugged me. And then we've got your microfiber towelette. And if you're going to use this cleaning solution, don't spray it on the lens. Spray it on the towelette and then use the wet part to wipe your lens off. And we have a white towelette. No idea why there's a white one and a gray one. White one must be for white spots, gray one for gray spots. Not really. I have no idea why those are 2 colors. Lens cleaning tissue. Oh, and then we have some tissues. So that's what's in the case. That's the whole extent of it. So there are more extensive cleaning kits. But like I said, this one is from Emery. Shows you what you get in there. It's probably worth the $15. Oh, I forgot one thing. I was just wondering where the sensor cleaning swabs are. So these are dry swabs. There's 4 of them, so you can get 4 cleanings. And most of these have kind of a fan shape, a kind of it's shaped like a fan. And the stick is out here. And so what you do is when you have your camera open, you want to do one direction only. So you'll put a few drops of the cleaning solution on your swab, and then yeah, I can feel. I don't know if you can. You probably can't see that. Anyway, this is the fan end. You put a few drops of the cleaning solution on this, and then you'll wipe it one direction. Make sure you get it all off. And if it's not wide enough for your whole sensor, go part way, and then the rest of the way like that, and then come back the other way like that, and then like that if you need to do 2 swipes. But you don't go back and forth ever, because you can grind that stuff into your sensor. And if your sensor's dead, you're going to have to replace it, or if you damage it. So be very gentle. Don't scrub it. Don't rub hard. But this has everything you'll need for a beginner. There are more extensive kits. Some of them have more of these, but it really does have everything you need, the basics to get going. But after you've cleaned your sensor 4 times, you're going to have to buy a new kit, or just some new swabs like this, and they're available as well. I'll leave a link down below about what this kit is, so you can go and look at it and decide whether to buy it or not. If you do buy it, I think they throw me a few cents, but I've been wanting one of these for a long time, never have gotten one. I finally gotten one, and it looks like something that will be useful to me, and I'll be able to use for quite a while. So thanks for watching. Give me a like and subscribe, and let me know down below what issues you've had with lenses or cleaning lenses. And if you buy this, also put in the comments what your reaction was when you're using it. Thanks.